All right, let's get this right. All right, what's up, Austin? First one in the house. Thank you for joining me, brother. What's good with you? Hopefully, all is well with you. Thank you all for joining. Charlie checking in. Shout out to everybody joining, listening live, and to those that are tuning in later. We are coming together for Dougie tonight, man. Thoughts and prayers and everything going up. And yeah, Barbara messaged me earlier and said that she had a special request from Uncle Dougie, to me. So I here we are, guys. I will share some messages that me and Miss Barb shared together. I'll share some information on Dougie, and yeah, we'll go from there, guys. So let's go ahead and do some shout outs first and let the room kind of fill up a little bit. And then we shall commence with the news, I guess, what's going on, with the family, with, those you love. Pennywise in the house. What is up, brother? Hopefully you're having a great night. You've been having a crazy ass day, man. What the hell, guys? Isaac has been targeting our dude Pennywise all freaking day over some past relationship shit. You know what I mean? That probably isn't true. Like I say, we all know Popper and his bullshit, and it seems like that's what he's pulling today. And I hate it for you, dude. Hopefully, he'll move on. After a couple of days of this shit not working, he'll move on to something else. That's normally what he does, But it's all to try and come after me. It's the grand ending to all of his schemes is to try and take out Charlie Chill. But here we are 5 years later, and I haven't gone anywhere. I'm bigger than ever, as it were, man. Despite the fact that I had 100 and almost 50,000 subscribers at one point. You all still love me. I love you all back. Uncle Dougie loves me, and he chose me personally to come forward and let you all know what's been going on with them. And I'm going to I'm going to try and take that responsibility seriously, and portray his words and thoughts and emotions, as best I can to you all, So here we are, Chrissy. Much love to you. And Rebecca Spratling. Thank you for my mods for joining up, watching, and being interested in Uncle Dougie, man. I know you guys love him. Phil, Brandy, Renee, Lucy Weber, Slime, what is up? Matt Thrasher, Cryptic Angel, Holly D, Melanie in the house, Peekaboo. What's up, Peekaboo? Abby Road, Kai and Kendra. Much love to you, Kendra. Hopefully you and Kai are doing all right. Slime 2, Michelle, Sassy Italian. What's up, Italian girl? Big Roy 38. Ross, oh my God, we're gonna have to get rid of this. I don't want to say that name. And all, what is up? Thank you for joining us, girl. Hopefully you're having a great Saturday night. I just ate a whole bunch of ribs. I bought a whole rack of ribs, guys, but I only ate half of them. I'll have to bring them in and show you or something, man. They're so pretty. It's like a newborn. I'm gonna be like, check out this baby. But I didn't make the ribs. We got them from Fats, So Melanie says Doug is sick again. Yes, it appears that Doug is indeed sick again. Dago Dad, Gina Satilli, Ace Man, Bronx Born, Morbid Angel. Thank you for guys for joining. I love you all. And hopefully y'all are having a great night. Hopefully y'all had a great weekend. Richard Flores, thank you for the donation. Says, hit me, Charlie, hit me. I was definitely not falling for that. I wonder how many times Isaac has played that trick on his wife. Actually, I don't need to wonder. We can look it up. I've got all the information. Maybe not on file, but we can get it again. Let's see where am I? Where am I at? And Zim, Greg Boucher, what is up, brother? Much love to you and Bobby. Tell him we said what's up. Sunshine, Sunflower, Cryptic Angel, Mary's Place. Much love to you, Mary's Place. Great to see you back. And not afraid anymore. Like I said, I remember I seen where they had doxed your damn house and shit and threatened you and all that shit. And like yeah, I felt bad about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, for just because you guys love me and you follow me, Isaac harasses you. He threatens. He targets, and he manipulates through fear and other forms. And he targeted our friend Mary's place, and it was so sad. Bulldog's house, much love. Thank you so much, sir. Says we are all here in support of you and Dougie. Much love to you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. And yeah, Uncle Dougie needs all the love that he can get. Pink Sparkle says, I figured Doug was not well. Yeah, as you all know, guys, uh Melanie says, you're looking super healthy, Charlie. Can we see a glimpse of Erica? She's actually kind of, done down for the night and stuff. Done had her ribs and stuff. I don't think she'll come in. Maybe, but I doubt it. Yeah. But and I honestly didn't expect to go live today, neither, guys. Like, me and Erica, we went to South Mountain. We hiked a little over 5 freaking miles all across that damn mountain. Took pictures at the waterfall that we've been to 4 or 5 other times. You know what I mean? But it was still just, it wasn't really. We didn't vlog. It was just me and her and Penny going out and enjoying nature and the world and ourselves. And just keeping it to ourselves, because we've been to this waterfall so many times, and yeah, I was out of service all freaking day, and on the way back in, I'd seen some messages from Barbara, telling me that that Doug wanted me to come forward and let you all know exactly what is going on. He wanted to go ahead and try to take that power out of Isaac's hands. Guys, as you all will remember, last night, Isaac was going around all over Twitter and today talking shit about Dougie being in the hospital, right? And I knew, but I couldn't say anything. I was sworn to secrecy, to silence, because it was a private family matter. Nobody was supposed to know outside of the family. And to be honest, I didn't even know until yesterday. You know what I mean? Until after Isaac started talking shit. And then Barbara heard and she was like, Charlie, I need to let you know, yada, yada. And she's like, but you've got to promise me not to say anything. She's like, she knew Isaac was using this shit to goad me, to get at me, to try and get me to talk shit, to try and get me to tell everybody first. You know what I mean? But I swore to Miss Barbara that I wouldn't. I'll show you guys right here. She's asking if I talked to Dougie. I have not talked to Dougie. I've got Dougie's cell phone number, and maybe perhaps, I don't know, maybe it's too late, or if he's not feeling the greatest, but we might be able to actually get a phone call with Dougie, guys. Like, it's never great when you're in the CCU. It's never ideal, conditions, for resulting in you being, spending the night, an extended stay at the hospital. But but Dougie's a fighter, you know. Dougie's doing extremely well. Doug, I'm going to the announcements. I've got some announcements here from Dougie that I want to share with you all. Apparently, Miss Barbie was suspended from Twitter for posting fucking religious stuff. Like, what the hell, man? You have to be tolerant of every damn, person's an aspect of someone's lives or people's lives, and fine, I'm okay with that. But people can't tolerate the fact that some people love their Lord, that believe in God, and that want to share that. Like, you get suspended for that? That's bullshit. All right, so I said, actually, okay, I lied to you guys. You know what I mean? Okay, I messaged Barbara first. I said, uh, hey, just wanted to check on Dougie. Fatty just tweeted something about him being in the hospital. Okay. And then she replied back. She says, "We would like complete privacy, Char." She says, "We would like complete privacy right now, Charlie. Even though we know Bridget, Michael, and Fatty 550 are going on a marathon with Doug's life." She said, "I'm not sure Doug wants this online on right now." And I tell her, I say, "I respect that. How bad is it?" Here it is right there, guys. Hopefully you don't mind, Miss Barb. I'm sharing that I in fact did know, yesterday, but I had to be quiet about it, guys. Like, I apologize for lying to you all yesterday, if you want to call it lying, but I swore to Miss Barbara, and I put my word on Dougie. He did not want anybody to know. So like, so I sat back and and played the dumb game. Well, Isaac, sat there and laughed and crowed and made fun of Dougie being in the hospital. I had to sit there and be like, no, I talked to Dougie. He's fine, trying to keep everything straight so everybody's not so worried. Dougie just didn't want to worry people. Baby kitty Barb, you're welcome, says the family, quote unquote, this side. Thanks you, Charlie. Well, you were so welcome for that. So if you don't mind, do you want me to share like what all you have shared with me? Would you like me to share this all with them, or do you just want me to share the only part where Doug says? Because you kind of go into into it a little in depth for everybody. Says share away, yes. All right, guys. So here we go. This is actually what's going on with Dougie, and like I said, Dougie wanted me to go live with this and share this with you all, since we couldn't keep it private, since he couldn't keep this battle private, so that you all wouldn't be so worried about him. You know what I mean? This is his way of speaking out, and taking that from Isaac, that win from Isaac, from Michael, from Bridget, because you just know that Michael and Bridget are going to milk it. Michael is our not long after Isaac started bragging about uh about uh, Dougie being in the hospital, and I knew that Dougie was in, and I knew it was a private matter, and so I kind of started grilling Doug. I mean, not Dougie, Isaac. I started grilling Porker a little bit about like how he would be able to cross those lines. You know what I mean? Him sharing out Dougie's personal information. Despite the fact that nobody else was supposed to know about it. Michael didn't go forward. Bridget didn't come forward. They were real quiet about it all. Nobody knew. Yet Isaac had to go live and make fun of me, try and put it off on me. Pennywise says, "Yeah, it's a Doug is so sick and he still has to worry about that fat fuck." Yeah, we didn't want that to happen. We wanted Dougie to be kind of chill. Barb told me last night. She says, "I'm gonna tell Dougie that you went live and everyone had your back and they, yada yada." And I was like, "No, don't say nothing. I'll share it with you guys right here." I said, "Don't say nothing. As far as Doug knows, we don't know that he's in the hospital, and we all think Isaac is full of shit." Okay. But about an hour after Isaac started going on Twitter, like he couldn't hold it. He couldn't shut up. He couldn't keep quiet about it. He knew something that Charlie didn't know. He knew something that nobody knew. That Michael and Bridget didn't come out and tell anybody, that they wanted to keep on the. So about an hour after Isaac starts getting on Twitter and bumping his gums, blabbing his mouth and talking shit, laughing and carrying on, Bulldog says, "That's right, Charlie. We all respect Doug's wishes." Damn right, man. Completely. I mean, that's all it took for me. Boom. Didn't no. You asked me not to say anything. Boom. That's it. I won't say anything. Out of respect to the family and friends. That's it. I guarantee you, Isaac or Michael and Bridget told Isaac, man, don't say nothing. Shh. This is what's happening, but be quiet. Let's see if Charlie says anything and tries to use it for views. I've got a video that I'm gonna do a live reaction to here real soon about how Michael tried to accuse me of doing the same thing with Dad. Yet you tell me who was the one walking around the hospital while Dad was dying with a camera, doing blogs. You never saw me post a vlog of Dad lying in the hospital. You got a handful of kid behind the cameras. But we're gonna share that. That's gonna be for another day for you all. How many would like to see that? Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button if you'd like to see another live reaction video. Because like I said, I will not just let these sleeping dogs lie. Sleeping dogs. Like there is no way that anyone should ever get away with, casting those sorts of accusations scot-free, without any sort of repercussion, without any victim standing up and saying, "Hey, that ain't cool, that ain't right, that's not what happened. Let me tell you all what happened." And that's the worst thing for them, guys. Like that's why they want me to shut up so bad. Like, oh God. But, it's been 5 years. Popper Jack, 260 people watching. Thank you all so much, man. We appreciate your love and your support and your concern for Dougie. You know what I mean? Dougie wanted me to come forward and do this right now tonight. You know what I mean? So that the real lovers, the real love and the real supporters can be there first on the front line for Dougie. Like screw Isaac with his toxic bullshit laughing at the old man dying in the hospital, which Dougie's doing a lot better. Like I say, I've got the number and we can even possibly talk to him tonight. Fatty wants to laugh and joke about, oh, Dougie's going to die. He's about to die. You can talk to him. I can bang him up on the phone and be like, yo, you want to hear what Meatball Man said about you? But I didn't want to do all that. Because we love Doug and because we want Doug to get well. We want him to do better. We don't want him to think about any of this shit on the outside. Which I'm sure probably, is there anyway. Doug is kind of in the same boat I'm in, where no matter what happens, no matter what we do, we'll always have a toxic toad like Isaac continuously interjecting himself into our lives. Constantly trying to make his presence known and bumping in and interjecting and trying to be somebody somewhere that, nobody really wants him anymore. We've done heard on damn Flacco stream that Michael doesn't even watch Isaac's bullshit. Bridget only goes in there at fucking 3 a.m. when she's fucking drunk. Those were Mike's words, straight up. Isaac's fucking community is dwindling so fucking bad, dude. He's he's playing GTA for 38 people. But anyways, we'll get back to that. Want to share you all right here where about an hour after Isaac goes public with Dougie's sickness and being in the hospital, Michael has to say something. So what does Michael say? Lots of bad news going on right now, guys. How you guys doing? So here's Michael saying lots of bad news going on, while his paid troll and buddy Isaac Guest is rejoicing the fact that Dougie is in the hospital with numerous infections and with COVID. Cottywomple, he says, Puppet Boy spilled the beans. Oop, you fucking largemouth. You largemouth ass. We told you not to fucking say nothing, Michael and Bridget said. So then Michael forced Michael's hand to say, hey, lots of bad news going on right now. Now, is it really bad news for Michael? Or is this just another opportunity for Michael to dash for the cash? Like I say, Bridget already had one opportunity to get it right with her father before anything happened, after the first time that he went to the hospital and things were looking fairly grim. Now he's about to get out the hospital and she's going to have a second opportunity. But no, they're not going to do that. Michael's going to do a video. Shout out to Tina D. Says Tina D's in the chat. Shout out to Tina D. You freaking wildcat crazy ass fucking bitch. Crazy ass. And then yeah. So he's always about, and then this is, and then I'm gonna share the video because I watched about 2 minutes of it. It kind of made me sick, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe this will be one of those videos that I react live to. And then this live stream right now and this information in which I'm handing you all and sharing with you all will be the perfect segue to Michael and his bullshit. You know, so the video that Michael has in which he pretty much accuses me of doing everything that you've seen him do for years. So, anyways, here he is, 6:32 p.m. When was that? That was 1 day ago. He says lots of bad news, blah blah. How you guys doing? And then 1 hour ago, after Isaac has pretty much, ran a marathon, well, that's the only, let's see, Isaac has never ran in his life, he's ran his mouth all over Twitter for a good 24 hours. And then Michael comes out with new vlog tomorrow, ... lots going on. Now, do we think that Michael's going to use this for their advantage? Are they going to go forward? Because if you remember, Michael actually talked shit about Dougie on Dougie's birthday. Said happy birthday, Dung. So I don't know. So anyways, but yeah, so Isaac wouldn't shut his mouth. He wouldn't be quiet after they asked him, shh, let's see if Charlie spills the beans. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? And yeah, I wonder how long he had that information. I'll go ahead and I'll even show you. Isaac says right here, where's it at? Let's see here. Here he is laughing to him. You don't know shit about Doug. You didn't talk to nobody. You didn't talk to Doug. Here he is admitting that he was on a three-way phone call. Here he is admitting he was on a three-way phone call with Mike and Bridget as they dialed up the hospital to check on Dougie's status. Have a look, everybody. 300 people watching. Thank you all so much. Have a look. This is Isaac, by the way. He's trying to dox one of my friends and moderators right here, Pennywise. Take a look at Pennywise, man. Got them. Look at them tattooed lovers right there. Y'all look crazy as hell, bro. I wouldn't want to see y'all in a dark alley, but I'm sure y'all are really nice people. Don't ever judge people by tattoos and shit and by the way they look. It's not what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside that counts. You know what I mean? But besides that, I want to share with you all, just like I say, what Isaac says. Look at this. Here's Isaac blatantly, openly admitting that Michael and Bridget are claiming. I don't really think that Michael and Bridget had him on a three-way call, but they are sharing the information with him. They are, I think, maybe letting him go live, or maybe possibly let him go for. I don't know. I don't know. Like, how does that make you look good? Like, I don't understand. Like, how is, I don't understand how this is supposed to end well for Michael and Bridget. Like, what's the end game for them for acting like asses and paying their troll to attack Dougie, and then them themselves going after Dougie, and then to turn around and try to play the sympathetic card, guys? Like, they're gonna get their lunches ate in front of them. So, let's see here. You're in timeout. Stand in the corner, dunce. All right. So, anyways, Barbie, let's go ahead and hear what Dougie has to say, or what she has to say about Dougie's about Dougie's situation. Everybody, it says Doug is in the hospital with COVID and 3 other infections. Pumpkin Patch dropped a 5 spot on me. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. I got to get my Jeep fixed. Anybody want to help out with that? I didn't get my whatever. I didn't get my damn income taxes back like I was supposed to. Like, I owed this year. Like, what the fuck? How do you pay all year and then up owing? That was gonna be my Jeep. So, anyways, like some super chats and shit after Erica's ring, we'll go on the Jeep. That's what you guys are donating towards and helping me out with. Thank you all so much. That's what I'm going to use that shit for. Erica's ring and the Jeep. So, anyways, let's talk about what let's see here. What Barbie has to say about our friend Dougie and his situation. It says Dougie is in the hospital with COVID and 3 other infections, type of infections in his body. Said that they have to treat the COVID first, and then they then they can care for what's next. Says that man, says Doug is in the ICU. So much is wrong with him this time. With infections, I'm not sure. He could hardly walk and his breathing was so labored. Some families say he's giving up. I can't think that way. He is strong and that's what I'm going with. So it seemed pretty grim, as of, Friday, yesterday at 5:27 p.m. Says right now I'm sure Bridget must have been called but doesn't care one way or another. Well, I care and I love my brother, and I'm asking you as his friend Charlie, pray for him and keep Doug's privacy here. I will keep you and Erica up to date. I said the hospital will be calling me as next of kin, not Bridget. So that's interesting, and that is a relief that they will be deferring to you, for Dougie's health and well being, as opposed to his daughter, which we know obviously gives 2 shits about his health emotionally or mentally or physically, you know, and would probably just, just as soon tell him pull the plug so that they can make a video on it. And those aren't my words neither. I'm going to share you right here. I'll share with you. Dougie wanted me to come forward with you all and tell you all first, because he said screw Michael and screw Bridget and screw their views. He says that they want the bombshell. That they want, this is Dougie. This is her own father saying it, telling it straight up. All they give a shit about is the bombshell, is the news, is getting the views. And I'm telling you, Dougie, God forbid, the day that you do pass on and shit, and that the day that they do use that for views. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's gonna be like a dagger in their heart, bro. Check that motherfucker. You see that dude right there? That's gonna be Michael and Bridget's channel, dude, and mocking you all that, and you dying. That's gonna be that spear, dude. They don't have much left. And for them to sit there and use and abuse and torture this poor man the way that they have, all the way to his dying days into his grave, it's not going to make them look good. How the hell does that make them look? I told her, I said, everyone is messaging me. Fatty is all over Twitter about it. Asshole. Let me look what it says. I'm showing you right here, man. Like she tells me, keep the privacy, Charlie. Please don't say nothing. Please don't say anything, Charlie. Please keep the privacy. And I told her, I said, I promise I won't say nothing. Isaac was all over Twitter. Yeah, you don't know shit. You don't know blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know, I couldn't say shit. Except call him a liar, yada, yada. And not necessarily calling him a liar. Like I said, I pretty much referred to the fact that he is, see here. Okay, I just lost myself. I've seen some numbers and stuff in here. I didn't want to go out doxing damn numbers. So, dude, all right, I got timeout. Another weirdo in timeout. But yeah. You know, like I pretty much deferred to the fact that Isaac was pretty much overstepping his boundaries. You know, like Michael and Bridget, nobody has said anything. Well, nobody was at liberty to say anything, and yet I hear Isaac is, you know, thinking that he can because he'll expose Michael if Michael don't let him. You know, Linda Pendard, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate the hype. Yes, I told her, I said, everyone's messaging me. I said, it's all Fatty's all over Twitter about it. She says, oh my God, Charlie, Bridget is the only one that knew anything. Damn her. So once again, here goes Bridget, you know, using the fact that her father, you know, could possibly be, you know, on his last sticks, you know, as emotional bait to lash upon, you know, his supporters. Thank you, Miss Cotty Wample. Appreciate that. And I'll put them motherfucker in timeout. And she told me, she says, just say I don't know. I guess I don't know what else to say. She told me, she's like, look, she tells me, she says, just say you don't know, Charlie. Just, you know, just try to think of something. I don't know what to say. Just say you don't know. And so that's what I did, man. I acted like I didn't know. While inside, I'm like, fuck, man, I'm worried about Dougie and I'm thinking about him, you know, and I'm pissed off that fucking, you know, that Michael and Bridget told Isaac so that he can go online and laugh and joke about it. You know what I mean? College kid said 650 must feel stupid now. Stupid as fucking a box of hammers. And I told him, I got the screenshots. I told him, I was like, bro, I was like, how the hell am I going to sit there and say, act like I know what's going on, only to be embarrassed? Like, my dude, my credibility is the strongest part of my whole fucking game. And you think if I'm going to lie, to think that I'm going to lie about something so small like that and not have proof to back it up, you fucking stupid. Jersey Devil, thank you so much. Says, damn, man, get Erica that rock for her finger. It's coming. And I can't even hide. I got to figure out some kind of crafty, clever way to propose. Or do I? Or do I just get the ring and then I do like Big Daddy? Like, remember after Adam Sandler, kind of fucked it up for him, You're not proposing, are you? Just like, will you? You know, do I have to I want to make it like memorable. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, here he is. Look, like here he is. Like he's going at me. He's like, dude, you can't deny that he's in the hospital with congestive heart failure and COVID. Blah blah blah. Look, he ain't getting no heart, no love, nothing. I at least got two. And look, I had to stand behind my guns. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, how come you're the only one saying so? Like I say, Dougie is fine. I stuck to my guns. I kept to my word. You know, thank you all. I'm proud of myself for that. Well, I guess not really like proud of myself because, like I like to feel like I'm a trustworthy person. You tell me something and I'll keep it quiet, especially, like something like this, for respect to the family. All right, and here's where Barbie goes on to say that I hate come on. Can we give me come on, thank you, Miss Spratling. You guys are weird, man. All right, so anyway, it says Barbie says, I hate lying about Doug because he is loved by so many. So I'm not sure how to handle this yet. Like, man, we're just like she don't know what to do, how to come forward and explain to you all exactly what's going on, with Dougie. you know, just yet, like they're still trying to figure things out. It's a very emotional, soft moment in time in this family's life. Think about it. Dougie doesn't just have one side of a family. Dougie has two sides of a family, and while Michael and Bridget don't give two shits, and are willing to damn use his well-being, his health, his existence, as for emotional fodder for his fans and their own, you know, oh man. Like his other side of his family are very emotional, man. They like they want stuff private until they can figure out how to process it. Kind of like how who is that Bob Saget with his family with the gag order. They don't want no one knowing exactly what the details to Bob Saget's death and shit. And a judge, saw merit in that and granted him. Boom. None of us can know what happened to Bob Saget. We want to know. Guess what? We're not allowed. The family don't want us to know. Boom. That's how it goes. The family didn't want anybody online to know what was going on. But guess what? They told the wrong person. Big Mouth Isaac had to hop on Twitter and start fucking blabbing again. And not only blabbing, he's making fun. Peekaboo says, Charlie, you should talk to Doug. I got his number. I don't know. Sending her a message right now. Maybe it should be private. Maybe I should talk to him privately, perhaps, like maybe in the morning. Like thinking about like him, kind of trying to labor and talk on the phone live. I mean, it kind of makes me feel a little bad. It makes me feel a little like uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, but in another sense, though, like if Dougie would want to, then obviously, I'm sure that he would love to let you all know from his own mouth how he's doing, what he thinks. Sure, he has 1,000 things that he would love to say to you all. I won't forget it, man. Much love to you, Dougie. Love you so much, man. Like, I was thinking about my own dad, and thinking about my dad, the man, the boy, the young man, the teenager, the young adult, the middle aged father, the angry grandpa that you would all come to know and love. I thought about dad's dad as a man, and his life in an arc. You know what I mean? And just everything that he accomplished within that life, within those 67 years. I was thinking about this the other day. And this is before I even thought about Doug. I knew Dougie was in the hospital. And I was thinking about everything that dad's accomplished, and all he's done in his life and how much he meant to so many people, and the fact that Dougie was like the most important person in his life at the end. That at the very end of that arc, Gina, thank you so much, sweetheart. Says I will be praying for Doug. Always, team Charlie and Doug. Well, we love you so much for that, and I know you are. It definitely shows. You had our back for a long time, and I honestly I respect and appreciate you a lot. But yeah, like 154 likes and 314 watching. Says get them likes up, man. Throw up some more likes for Doug. That even makes me feel a little weird, but yeah, man, hit that like, man, button for Uncle Dougie, man. Show him that that you're here to support Bulldog's house. Thank you so much. As I had talked to Doug earlier, he's in good spirits. I would think it would be okay if you called him. Oh crap! We might 300 people watching, man. We might get Dougie to talk to us tonight. Okay, so anyways, let's see here. Thank you, Charlie, for being such a good friend to Doug. I'm praying for not a get well, but for an ice COVID's ass. I was laughing at that. I thought that was funny. So, anyways, let's go ahead. I'm gonna skip through, like I pretty much just gave you guys all the information, kind of what's going on. COVID, a few other infections, and oxygen levels are low. So, last night at 10:58, I woke up at like 6 o'clock this morning, and I would post and let you all know that hey, good news. Had some good news, man. I went to bed last night, man. Just thinking, had the worst on my head. You know, in horrible spirits myself. Shed a few tears for Uncle Dougie. And just prayed over the situation, and went to sleep, man. And then I woke up this morning, and then I noticed that Barb Doll sent me a message at 10:58 where she says just talk to Dougie. He is doing good. He said and plans on coming home soon. So I was like, holy shit, man! I'm like, what the funk? What the George Clinton, dude? Like he literally, I went to sleep like thinking like the absolute worst, and then I wake up and they say that he's fine, he's doing well. I'm like, shit, prayer does work, man. Like I got to tell you, man. Any of you guys have any prayers or anything that you really need help with, that you haven't, been able to shake in a long time, man? Just let me know to pray for it, guys. Because I got to tell you, dude, I feel like the good Lord up there, He's really been listening to me lately, man. I swear, man. I got I've done tapped into like a direct current, with that great alien in the sky, man. And man, He's granting my wishes. I've done rubbed that genie. I done rubbed that lamp right, man. I felt like anyway. I woke up and I'm like, holy cow, that's wonderful. And let's see here. Um, so I asked how long he has had COVID, and he's had COVID for about a week or so. Like, holy funk, holy Clinton, dude. I mentioned it the other day that we hadn't seen Dougie around, and I was wanting to wish him the best and everything. And come to find out, man, my dude had COVID. My man was in the hospital. And he didn't want to tell anybody because they wanted to keep it private. They wanted to keep it quiet. And it was pretty quiet up until they told Isaac. Once Isaac found out, bap. The world knew. And next thing I knew, everybody was messaging me. What's wrong with Dougie? No, man, tell me Isaac's lying as usual. Blah blah blah. But no, he wasn't lying. He was telling the truth. And I kind of knew that Isaac was telling the truth, and how he was goading over it and like how he was getting kind of like, I didn't know he was telling the truth. Like, you never know when Isaac's fucking lying or telling the truth. You know what I mean? Usually you know when he's lying though, because his fucking lips are moving. But he did kind of put a convincing vibe out there into the ethos for me, and to the point where I was like, okay, well, I need to call Barb and find out exactly, what's going on, so or message, get in touch. So I did, and that's when I found out, like, shit, Dougie is, man, he's bad off, and nobody knew. Like, the family was keeping it quiet. The only one that was going around running their mouths, once again, Isaac. And then even once I found out, I kept it quiet. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to say a damn thing. You know what I mean? Like, this wasn't for me to profit off of. This wasn't for me to capitalize off of. Me doing this tonight isn't for me. This is for Dougie. Dougie didn't want them to have this right here, because he knows that that's all that they want from him. Man. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do it. Oh my. Okay. Let's see here. So it says Barb says she had it 2 weeks ago. She gave it to Doug. Damn you, Barb. What the hell? How that? No, I'm kidding. Man, it's going around, man. Have you heard? COVID is the new thing, man. It's going around. Everybody's catching it, yo. I think I caught it early on, man. Like, I think I caught it in like March of 2020, man. Right as soon as it hopped across seas, dude, I was coughing and hacking. I mean, it was bad, and it lasted like 2 weeks for me. I thought I was dying, but I went to work every day too. I went to work every freaking day, and then the restrictions started hitting really bad. I was like, man, I could have stayed home, and damn. So, anyways, let's see here. She says, said that his oxygen meter is at 93 as of yesterday. So I'm not sure if you all know, any of you are familiar with the that, the terminology, or where levels should be or whatever. But they said he was at 93. Says they said he ordered 2 dinner trays last night, so he's trying. I guess he's eating well. He's hungry. Maybe getting his appetite back up, his body, building an immunity or something like that. And uh, yeah, seems like maybe he's on the mend. Says, okay, so here it is at 12:24. Says, I know y'all are working on a vlog today, so I will try to make this short. Says, Doug wants you to announce he's in CCU with different infections. I want to share it with you all right here. Don't take my word for it. Look, Doug want me to be the one to come forward and let you all know what was going on. Like, apparently she talked with Doug, and let him know that Isaac was going around telling everybody what was going on with him, and that people were concerned, wanting to know the truth, and that I guess he felt like, okay, it's time for me to come forward and let you all know what is going on. Mary's Place says 93 is not that bad. So great. That's wonderful. Hell yeah. Hopefully he's going to be back soon, and maybe we can give him a quick call. Says different infections. Wanted to wait till we found out what was wrong. He is feeling some better today and was even walking with a walker around this morning. Man, dude, you're one step at a time, bro. So it's taking one step at a time this time around to make sure he is well before coming home. He loves and misses you all. Uh, uh, he's fighting the good fight and will not let this crap beat him. Thank you much for your prayers. That's to all of you guys. That was from Doug. He wanted to let you all know. And he's a fighter. He's taking this shit one step at a time. But he's staying strong. He's staying positive. And he's going to continue to fight the good fight until he's back on his feet back home, guys. And he wants you all to know that he loves you and thank you for the prayers. She says he's already with a new mindset to change certain things in his life. And then she says, Charlie, he said, blow Slob Mob out of the water. Well, I think that we have done that. I think we will continue to do that for you, Doug. Doug wants you all to know. He said, screw Slob Mob. Blow him out of the ever effing water. That POS. Bulldog, what's Bulldog say? Big Bertha. I hope they're not sticking him with Big Bertha as a nurse because that'll make him want to come home. Yeah, hopefully they don't stick him with a really cute nurse. That'll make him want to stay in the hospital. Maybe they'll give him a dude nurse. Maybe they'll hook him up with a Fokker, a Gregory Fokker or something. Or maybe no, we don't want that, man. You remember the nurse, Greg Fokker nurse on Happy Gilmore? Hey, it's Arts and Crafts today. We've extended Arts and Crafts by 4 hours today. I have to kick his ass. Says God is good. Doug has the fight back in him. How about that shit, man? He says Charlie will know what to do. He said a couple of times, says Charlie will know what to do. I thank you, bro. I appreciate the fact that you have so much faith, in me, Doug. To come forward and represent you and fight for you. And yeah, it's true. I have been through this for a long time. And I will continue to go through this for so much longer until, that branch finally snaps and Michael and them apologize or something, Because until then, no matter what I do or say, you're always going to have the trolls slob mob up my ass. And I refuse to fucking back down or be that dog that'll let you just sniff and snap at my ass while I just keep walking my path. Sorry, that's not me. I love how Isaac goes on now and how Michael goes on now, and they say, Charlie keeps talking about me. Charlie won't shut up. Charlie needs me, blah, 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 blah. Pretending that this is not a thing. pretending that this hasn't been a thing for 5+ years now. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We're coming up on 5 years, a 5-year anniversary of Michael and Slob Mob trying to take me out on a daily fucking basis. And they did a pretty good job for quite a while, did they not? I was, like I said last night, I was down, but I was never out. And here we are now. Oh no, here he didn't say for me to that Michael and Bridget. Okay, no, okay, he does talk about Michael and Bridget trying to use him for views. He said Bridget and Michael and 550 want more views. He will give them all the fight they need. He says, I ain't dead yet. Have a look at that. Man, you know what though? Let's see here. We are going to go ahead and try to give Dougie a call. How about that? Y'all want to try? Let's go ahead and see if we can't get in touch with Dougie. I kind of wanted to steel myself up, on which I'm not going to cry on here. I'm going to do my best to stay strong. That's weird. That's a weird number. Dude, that's kind of a scary number there.
This is Doug West.
All right. Oh, did you hear him? All right. He didn't answer the phone. Baby says, I know, right? All right. He didn't answer the phone. Maybe he's nodding out. Maybe we'll give a couple of minutes. See if he perhaps sends a message to anyone else or if he calls back. Yeah, I could have left a voicemail. You're right, Speed the Chaser. I thought about that as soon as I hung up. The only reason I hung up so fast is because I didn't know for some reason if there was going to be like a telephone number or something on there. Like, I guess sometimes if you don't leave a voicemail message, then it'll just say you have reached the voicemail, blah 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 blah. And yeah, I guess I was under that mentality. I should have left my dude a fucking voicemail, man. Been like, hey man, we're watching you and shit like that. All right, Bulldog says it's okay, Charlie. Sometimes he lets it go to mail and then he'll return your call. Says he has caller ID. Maybe he'll call back. All right, we'll give him a couple minutes and then I'll call again and then I'll leave a message. How about that, guys? Yeah. Bulldog says, Charlie, if you want, you can ask Dougie for my number. It's okay, man. I just want to talk to Dougie right now, man. Just want to see how my dude Dougie's doing, bro. Laura Small. Oh my god. How small of Laura Small. How about that? Like, or maybe I won't say small of Laura Small. It's more small of Michael and Bridget. Says Doug will see the afterlife before he sees his grandkids. How about that, guys? Like, but you know what? Like, that's not a bash at Dougie. That's a bash at Michael and Bridget. Like, their grandkids are going to die never knowing their grandfather. Bridget is the one who held her children back from their grandfather. Like, Dougie's done nothing wrong. Dougie, still reaches out with love, even after being attacked and assaulted and harassed the way that he has been. Complete targeted harassment upon Dougie West. And here he is, man. He still holds his arms out and says, I love you, Bridget. And what does Bridget do? She meets it with nothing but fucking anger and hate. Kyle Brown says, Charlie, I owe you an apology. It's all right, man. Don't worry about it. Like I say, I'm not here to hold any grudges with anybody, man. Like, I'm really, well, except for family and Isaac, you know. Like, I demand apologies and I demand atonement and almost a certain form of retribution from certain people, you know. I have that right. And, you know, and also, you know, like, maybe some of y'all's critical comments and views and concerns about me were justified, you know, because, like, I mean, whenever I would get drunk, I'd lose my mind and I'd talk the worst shit, you know what I mean, that nobody could defend. And I myself, you know, woke up every the next day of crying about and apologizing for constantly, you know. I was a wreck. Josh Cornell says, Lorna and Hot Lips are sick of 550. Oh, does Hot Lips finally walk shooting off from 50? Like I say, his grip of terror doesn't really last that long on people. You know, like I said, every week he's got to target somebody new to try and make it seem like, you know, he's in some sort of situation of power. You know, when really he is not. You know, he's playing GTA for 38 people. So they're sick. They were defending five. Oh no, they are. No, they are sick. They were defending 550 last night on the things that he did. Oh, okay. They're sick for defending 550. I thought you were going to say they were sick of defending them, and I can see that. Like, how can, like, you know, like, you know, how can you defend this fucking? How can you defend this fucking look proper? Peekaboo says, Charlie, call Doug. Let's go ahead and try Dougie again. I see Fatty's over there trying to act all wholesome and shit like that. It's over, Fatty. We've already busted you with your big fat loud mouth and your vindictive heart and ways. And let's try and call Dougie.
Hello?
Dougie!
What's up, my brother?
Holy crap, bro! You sound great.
No, I'm not.
Dude, you sound fucking great, man. We got 300 people here watching, man. They're all worried about you, man. Like, what the fuck?
Walking pneumonia, congestive heart failure.
What the hell is congestive heart failure, man? What the fuck?
It's water around your heart.
It's water around your heart.
Yep.
It doesn't sound good, man. What the shit?
It's not.
Damn, man.
It's not.
Yeah.
But
So they've been giving you certain numbers and stuff.
They just
telling you to
take care of things.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's
Well, man, like, I really hate for this shit to, you know, for this to occupy any of your damn time right now, man. Like, you should be living your life to the fullest right now, you know, enjoying every day, you know.
right.
And And here we are having to damn go live and defend you, once again from fucking
Our
scum.
slob mob was doing his bullshit again.
I'm sorry. Oh, slot. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Slob mob was doing his bullshit.
Well, yeah, apparently, like he was all over Twitter yesterday talking about your situation and what was going on with you. And at first I didn't know what was going on. Like last time I was live, I was wondering, where's Dougie? We hadn't heard from Dougie, and I didn't know. Like everybody was keeping it a very private matter, you didn't want no one to know and yeah, so nobody knew, not even me. And
Right.
then Isaac went all over Twitter, just started talking shit yesterday about you being in the hospital and how I'm gonna try and profit off of it and shit, even though I had no idea.
Yeah, well, I was in for 5 days. Every morning I fell out of bed. I was getting that weak.
Damn.
Um, couldn't get myself back up. EMS or the fire department, the volunteer fire department had to get me up.
Damn.
That's no that you when that happens, you know you're fucked up.
Yeah. You can't even move.
Yeah. Well, they got me in the hospital. That's where I'm at now. And I'll be here for the next couple of days, and I'll go home for a while, and I'll come back. So, you see what happens.
Hmm. Man.
Every, every time I come in, and go out, I get stronger. So, it's just one of them things.
Yeah.
With the infections, my sugar's out of whack. Got to keep that shit up, and that's impossible to
Yeah.
do. So,
Man. Like what do we say at times like this, like stay strong, get better,
yeah, basically,
you know?
is all you can.
Yeah. Reflect over
Yes.
the good times that we had together.
Well, I wouldn't go that far yet.
Well, good, man. Like that's like yeah, because like no one knows more than you. you
Yeah,
know.
it ain't that far yet.
And before, but if it gets close to that, man, you freaking you contact me or somehow so that way we can we can have that final moment together, that closure. Damn it, like
That's right.
I can't. I don't want me and you to end like the way me and dad ended or the way me and mom are probably gonna end. You know what I mean? I want to,
No, we won't do that. No, I don't think it'll come to that, brother.
good. Well, I mean, everybody is here. They're listening to you right now, and they hear, man. You sound strong. You sound like you're in great spirits.
Well, I'm just doing what they're telling me to. That's
Yeah.
all.
Well, yeah. You're not liking it.
No,
I can understand that shit, man. Damn, can't drink what you want, can't eat what you want. Can't just get up and go take a shit. Can't you got a remote? You got you a remote? You can watch change the channel at least?
yeah,
Got that. So that's
can't really
good.
get up, but I'm stuck in bed.
Did you hear that Scott Hall died?
No.
Fucking Razor Ramon, dude. Scott Hall, man. He died like 2 days ago, bro.
From?
He had multiple heart attacks due to a blood clot that busted loose after a hip surgery. He went into the hospital for a hip surgery and died from a blood clot.
That's terrible.
Dude, man, 63 years old, bro. And I'm sitting here, I'm sitting here last night, man. I'm so sad. I'm like, man, it comes in threes, man. We got Scott Hall. Now Dougie. What the fuck? Who the hell is this third, man? Dougie's like 20 of them. God damn it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, holy shit, bro. Like, damn. But I'm so glad that, yeah, man, I'm so glad to sit here and talk with you, bro. Dude, it makes me smile, man. Like, we are all so damn happy to hear this, bro. Like, because Fatty was painting such a grim picture.
Let him paint that damn picture.
Uh,
Anybody wishes death on people, you know what they get.
yeah, well, Karma is a bitch, and she's a mean bitch too, you know. And this is gonna come back to bite him in the ass. It already
Yep.
is right now. This you being on here, you know, showing everybody that you're still up and you're kicking, that you're strong. You know, this is the biggest, the swiftest kick in his ass of all for him
Man,
to.
fuck Carter. Fuck him.
I felt that one. Fuck him, he said. How about that shit, man? Straight
I
from
ain't worried
Dougie.
about him.
Oh, ain't nobody worried about his ass, dude. Like I say, he is dwindling, bro. He is on his way out the door, dude. Like so fast, man. It's pathetic. Like he's literally trying to leech off of another YouTuber now to try to get some of their supporters. Another female, kind
Of
of like
course.
kind of like MFW. This woman named like Molly Go Lightly or something. Have you ever heard of her?
Sounds familiar.
Molly Go Lightly, MGL. Well, apparently she you know, she's got quite the community, and Isaac, you know, he needs a new place to poach, and he's gonna try with her.
Well,
Well,
anybody that I've known him to go poach over, I've gone over there and told them what they were getting into
see,
and walked away.
that's exactly right. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna give Molly and her supporters all the shit that they need to throw at Fatty.
That's right.
We're gonna give them all like the pictures of the landlord took of that filthy, disgusting fucking house that he was in. I've got
That's
damn,
right.
I've got my dude sending me all of the police reports and the police testimony to him beating his wife and you know abusing the dogs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, scamming the community. Man,
He's going to get what's coming to him.
absolutely gonna get what's coming from him. Bulldog's house says, "Hell yeah, Dougie, you tell him give Charlie my number." So yeah,
Yeah, he wanted to talk to you
okay,
over this shit too.
okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people that were upset, man, that were sending me messages like, "What the fuck?" They were like, "What the fuck is Dougie taught me?" Not Dougie. They were like, "What the fuck is Fatty talking about, man?" Charlie, and they were like, "Be real with me," and I had to tell them too, man. Like, Dougie's fine as far as I know.
I appreciate that because I wanted one person to break it, one or two people to break it, and that was it.
Yeah,
I do not want all these um,
leeches.
GoFundMe's
Okay, right.
uh,
Yeah,
popping up overnight. Now I just, if you see them, report them.
right. So that's an official statement right there. Dougie has
Yeah,
not given anybody credence or leadway to use him for any sorts of donations, GoFundMe's or any of that type.
Charlie, if you want to do one,
I
you got authority, but that's up to you.
Now, if you need anything, you know, we definitely will have a sort of fundraiser or something like that. But you know, I don't. I'm not just gonna do that. You know,
Okay,
unless you need the
that's
help.
how I am. That's how I am. I don't do it unless I'm asked.
Right. Well, you
But
remember that last time that I gave you all that money? You know what I mean? That was, you know, like you didn't necessarily ask for that neither. You know, we just kind of did
right,
it for you. You know, so
but it was done right. You didn't lie about it.
right, yeah,
And it
exactly. And
was done
I
for the
never
right
would.
reason.
Right.
And see, the other people that did it didn't do it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
That's what pissed me off.
Yeah. Oh man, well, you understand, like, and what really sucks, what really makes it the worst, you know what I mean, is that they kind of use you. That they could not have done this or scam these people without using you, like, like they're using you as well, or me,
Right.
or Michael, or Dad,
Right.
or like how 550 used that homeless girl Robin.
And that wasn't one person. The money was going to Robin.
Right. How many people was it again? I remember Melanie,
It was
Stars,
over $5,000.
$5,000. Oh, he tries this. He's trying to say that he's got proof that he didn't scam that money.
He scammed the money. I was sitting there one night. Some chick gave it $1,000 to him, and I shook my head. And
Damn.
I was like, "Man, that's not going to go over."
Right.
Next thing you hear, Isaac is closing his channel down, taking this all the money from super chats,
Uh-huh.
and he was on the run because he was getting evicted.
Yeah, well, he knew that he was running the end of the course. He knew that that COVID loophole that he was riding was going to expire in like August or September. So he needed that nest egg, not for Robin to get a place, but for him and his family to get a place.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, I have COVID.
you do have COVID.
Yeah.
Damn. How long have
So
you had? How does that feel?
no different than damn bad flu.
Really?
Yeah, it just attacks your lungs.
Yeah. And do you feel like a rattling in, like a liquidy in your lungs or something? Or
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta quit.
So
I gotta quit smoking. Fuck.
me too.
Damn, bro. Like I'll get to smoking, and then at nighttime, like I smoke cigarettes at night, like, and then I'll wake up and smoke a cigarette and lay back down, and I'll feel that rattling in my throat and shit. And I can't. Damn.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, brother. I'm gonna let you go.
All right, man. I'm glad that you wanted to touch base and let everybody know how you're feeling, and that yeah, we all wanted you to know that we love you, man, and that we're here for you always, bro. We want you to get better, and then we got to figure something out so I can come see you or some shit like that, man. Like,
We will. We
yeah,
will.
yeah, and we'll do all that, and then we'll stay in touch, man. You got my number, call me and shit like that, and I'll talk with you after the live stream.
All right, brother.
All right, we love you, man. Stay strong.
Love you too.
All right, brother. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye. Woo! So there you have it, guys. How about that, man? That was really kind and really strong of Doug, man. He wanted to come forward. He wanted to talk tonight and let you all know that he was doing good, that he was strong, that he's a fighter, that he's not a sick, frail old man on death's door like Isaac is trying to tell everybody that's got like he is. That he's going to fight and do everything he can in his power to get back on these streets and enjoy his life until the end. College kid said, Isaac lied again. Shocker. There you go. There you go. What you got to say about that, Isaac? That doesn't sound like a man on death's door to me. Abbey Road, thank you so much. Says, you did good, Charlie. You stayed strong for Doug. Damn right, and I always will, I'll always stand strong for those that I love when they need me to stand strong for them. Absolutely. And I'm so happy and thankful, to stand here a sober man for you all. That way I can stand up for those that I love properly and correctly, and that my stand will actually mean something. You know? That this live stream tonight wasn't, was all about Dougie and him doing well, and exposing Isaac for his bullshit once again. And it wasn't about Charlie trying to once again struggle, or Charlie once again struggling with his own addictions and emotions, that Charlie couldn't handle the emotions again and then went out and got drunk. That's very well what could have happened. We change at the right times for reasons beyond our own. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm saying right there, man. Because life is just one big mystery, a Pandora's box. It's always something different when you open that lid, man. And you got to be ready. You got to be prepared. Where's that book at that I had? My friend Ginger Duffield. I ain't seen her in a long time, but I love you. Hopefully you're doing well. And she sent me this book, that I read, and it talked about, how, you need to always constantly be ready. You need to be at the best, the highest form of your game always, because there are certain times in your life where certain moments and opportunities are going to come your way, and unless you are at your top, at the apex of your game, these life-changing opportunities and moments are going to pass you by. You're going to reach out for them and you're not going to be able to grab them, you know, and I feel like that I'm in prime shape for these prime moments and opportunities in which to excel in life, to better myself with a better job, to keep privacy, the privacy of my friends and family. When Barb tells me, don't say nothing about Doug, and I keep my mouth fucking closed because my brain and my heart isn't run through the gin still. And I'm happy and thankful, to 5 years later, they have done nothing to me. 277 people still watching. Thank you all. And we've only got 1,000 subscribers, dude. Like, this is crazy. This is over 10%. It's like 20, almost 30% people watching right now. And that's amazing. And I know, we did get like an extra 100, and plus, wanting to know about Doug and stuff, and I understand that, but that's y'all caring about us, man. That's y'all being concerned. How long has Dougie been dealing with this shit with Michael and Bridget and Isaac? About 3 years now. I've been going through it for 5. Dougie's been going through it for 3. Dougie paid the ultimate price for stepping up and standing behind me. Like I say, I'll never forget that time uh, after Dad passed away, and I came back down to Somerville, and Dougie picked me up from the hotel room in somebody's little Honda Accord. It's like a little gold or silver Honda Accord or something. And Dougie pulled up to the front lobby, and I got into the passenger seat, and it was just so awkward feeling. There was a very heavy sense of awkwardness and unease, kind of, between us, and I didn't really know what to say, and Dougie was the one that fucking, broke the silence. And he just said, I'm sorry. He said, we did what we had to do. Knowing that we were just going to have to put that shit behind us, what I mean? Not even talk about it. Just imagine all that shit that Michael and Bridget and Kimberly and Jennifer and Isaac and all of them claimed that I did. And then right after Dad died, we all got back together. Now, can you just imagine like what they would have had to do for me to stay in? Like if me and Michael had not got back into it, had I not fallen back to the bottle, we could be 5 years removed, 5 years here we are, 5 years later, doing our own things and shit while all of us trying to ignore and not even pay attention or respond to all that bullshit that they claimed 5 years before. Sorry. It says I froze for a second or two. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead. I'm about to get off of here, guys. 9 o'clock at night. I honestly didn't expect to be going live, but like Dougie asked me, or Dougie and Barbara asked me to, and so I did. I felt like, yeah, they wanted me to come out and let everybody know before anybody else, and I felt like maybe I had to do that today rather than like tomorrow, because like I say, Michael, we don't know what's going to happen with Michael yet. He's always about clickbait and emotional manipulation. He says new vlog tomorrow. Lots going. Oh my God, look at this. It's over. Look at this. How many times did him and Bridget broke up? Oh my God. And look at that far away look in his eyes. Their relationship really has run stale. I wonder how many views that got. Speaking of stale, let's check out his channel real quick. Pig behind a camera. Damn! Over a day ago, man, and it just barely broke 100,000 views. Oh my God! Look! Oh God! Look, 145. Ew! Look at Bridget. Look at another man cupping Bridget. Michael, you're a cuck. 157. Oh my God! Hey, look, when he clickbaited me, I'm doing better than all that shit. Look, 170. 170. He took my face off the thumbnail though after I freaking humiliated him for doing so. So yeah. But anyway, once again, another swing and a miss, Fatty. Isaac is doing well. No, I mean, oh my God. I just fucking felt dirty for saying that. Once and again, hold on. Let me get this right. Once again, swing and a miss, Fatty. Doug is doing well. I mean, he's in the hospital, so well for hospital standards, I guess you could say, But hey, he was strong enough to get on the phone and talk with us, and uh, uh, let you all know that he's a fighter and that he's not giving up, and that fuck Isaac. Admiral Bluebird says we should meet up next time you're in Asheville. That sounds awesome, man. I love Asheville. I have yet to really vlog Asheville properly, I feel. Maybe I can come up to Asheville and you can show me some things. I keep hearing about some tunnels under the cities in Asheville or something. I think I saw one video one time, but the person did not say how to get to the tunnels. And some people even say that these tunnels are myth. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Miss Cottywomple, they say that there's tunnels underneath Asheville. I'm waiting to see what Bluebird might have to say about that. Cottywample's going to Asheville next weekend or this weekend. I wonder what we're doing this weekend or next weekend. Not too sure. We'll figure it out. We got us another abandoned prison to go explore. So there's that. And I still got to maybe when I get up in the morning I'll work on that zoo vlog for you guys. We went to the zoo. We had some fun. I got a video clip of a bear shitting in the woods. Do bears shit in the woods? Yeah, because I video recorded it. I'm a gross son of a bitch. Oh shit. So, oh shit. Bluebird says I've heard of them but can't verify. Haha. I'm sure there's tons of hidden spots under that city. Shit. I heard that. Yeah, they said they used to bootleg liquor under the tunnels underneath Asheville. How about that shit, guys? I would really love to try to find that shit, like the bootlegger tunnels under Asheville. That would be. I'm terrified of uh closed spaces and shit though. So there's that. Anyways, guys, we're rounding out past 9 o'clock, man. I got to get off of here, go hang out with my lady. Like I say, once again, want to thank you all for wandering out, joining, watching. Ace Man says tunnels are under the Masonic Temple. Yeah, but you probably can't get there. Don't you know that they give free tours to the Mystery Museum in the basement of the Masonic Temple? You call and you make reservations, and they'll give you a free tour of the Mystery Museum in the basement, the Masonic Temple. How about that shit, man? Like, I gotta let you all know whenever I'm going, though. That way, you all know if I don't come back. I'll come back lobotomized, and Erica will be vanished. They'll have kidnapped her and put her in one of those damn mansions up there in the hills. You are mine now. Whatever, I don't know. Crypto Viking, man. Debbie Rutledge, Pennywise, much love to you. Mary's Place, have a great night. Christy L, Sassy Italian, says they stored liquor in the caves in Missouri. Oh, that's awesome. Love to see that. Walter, have a great night. Lance the Wolfman, Bronx Born, have a great night. Official Caden, Linda Pindard, Lance Wolfman, Ronnie C, LMR, JT Sanchez, Big Bambino, Tony R. Mitchell, Brittany Standifer, I'm sorry, Big G, Robin Lurks, Greg Boucher, Gregory Boucher, much love to you and Bobby Boucher. Rebecca Spratling, thank you for modding up. Chrissy, my pepper queen, thank you so much. It's about time to start growing some peppers, ain't it? Or is that already passed? I'm not sure. We got to look into that. Austin Ferris, Pink Sparkle, Kevin Hill. I am Wrath. Got some stuff to send you for your video that you're going to be doing here soon. Ace Man, have much love. So I got to research those tunnels. When I leave out for my trip, I might go through Asheville. Oh man, that sounds badass. If you find anything, if you know about how about or whereabouts, let me know. We'll go check them out together or some shit, man. Matthew Mullins, Ace Man, Cotty Wample. Much love to you, Miss Cotty Wample. As always, hopefully you enjoy your trip in Asheville. And I don't know, maybe we'll see you up there, or maybe we'll get together and go check out that prison or something. Or hope you win your foosball, playing foosball. Nothing but good love, good vibes, and much love to you right there. Admiral Bluebird, much love to you and Asheville up there, brother. And maybe we'll see you up there sometime soon. And yeah, everybody, bro. I got to get off of here, man. Thank you all for watching. Much love. And to Dougie, continue to reach out, show him some support and strength, because we know that he is showing a lot of strength and support and heart right now. As he fights his way back out of the hospital, back onto the streets, to live his life and to enjoy his damn days. You know what I mean? Hopefully he can go out there and he'll be casting another damn line, in the water before we know it, man. So, anyways, thank you, baby kitty. Thank you so much for reaching out and letting me know everything and trusting me with your with your privacy. You know what I mean? Like some people think that maybe I'm not so trustworthy that you tell me something and I'm just gonna pass it along. I'm like a telegram, telegraph, telephone, Charlie. Something like that's what Dad used to always say. There's three forms of communication: telegram, telephone, and Charlie. Isaac. Yeah, well, we all saw who was the one that ran their fucking mouths just to try and emotionally manipulate, And like I said, he did kind of, a little bit, man, kind of had me like, fuck you. You know what I mean? But overall, I didn't betray anybody's trust, and yeah, kept my cool and pretty much just exposing him for, betraying Michael and Bridget's trust, you know. So, anyways, man, thank you all for watching. I love you all, and we'll have a vlog for you all tomorrow night. Peace, man. Have a great Saturday night. I said peace, man.